out of the paw of the lion. It is for our benefit that God tells us to remember. The memory of our past deliverances helps us to increase our faith for what we are going through right now. Are you facing a crisis at home, at work, in your family? The only way to face a giant is to do as David did. Remember the lion and the bear. By remembering God's faithfulness to him in his past crisis, David could go up against Goliath without fear. When David volunteered to fight Goliath, Saul said to David, "You're not able to go up against this Philistine to fight with him." But David said to Saul, "Your servant used to keep his father's sheep, and when a lion or a bear came and took a lamb out of the flock, I went after it and struck it and delivered the lamb from its mouth. Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear, and this uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them." 1 Samuel 17:33-36. Bravery in the context of knowing what he'd done before. Fancy calling a giant like that, scaring everybody, "He's an uncircumcised Philistine." Bravery, eh? But it's based on personal experience, past experience. David knew the danger he was facing against Goliath. He was not some naive kid full of bravado looking for a fight. David was simply remembering his past deliverances. Now he looked his enemy squarely in the eye and stated, "The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and from the paw of the bear, he will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." Verse 37. Multitudes of God's people today face giants on all sides. Have you forgotten the time when you were close to death, but the Lord raised you up? Do you remember the financial disaster when the Lord saw you through? It is good to look back and remember his goodness. I was close to death on the Doulos ship, coiling up a big chain, and the brakes failed, and I jumped off, and within seconds, 45 meters was back in the sea. God delivered me from death. So perhaps I will be facing a Goliath. Many things we will not understand until we are home with Jesus. Yet I am persuaded God has a way out of every situation.